What exactly is PEMF? PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field Therapy, a therapy modality. It is a modern, non-invasive, and safe therapeutic method that gently uses electromagnetic pulses to support the body's natural processes. Its effects are profound because it doesn't just work on the surface. It starts right where healing begins, inside the cell itself. But what exactly happens during this process? Every living cell in an organism, whether in humans or horses, has what's called a membrane potential. This is a delicate electrical voltage difference between the inside and outside of the cell. This voltage difference is not random. It is essential for the cell to function. The cell absorbs nutrients, expels waste products, produces energy, and repairs itself. Everything depends on this membrane potential. If this balance is disturbed, for example by overexertion, injuries, or chronic stress, the cell can no longer function efficiently. And this is exactly where PEMF comes in. The electromagnetic pulses stimulate the movement of ions, influence ion channels, and modulate the membrane potential. This has a direct effect on the cell. It becomes active again. It starts exchanging signaling molecules, the so-called second messengers. These small messenger substances are the directors in the cell's theater. They coordinate repair, division, communication, and immune responses. A particularly important effect takes place in the mitochondria. These are the cell's powerhouses. This is where ATP is produced, the universal cellular energy. Studies show that PEMF can increase ATP production by up to 20%. That's like a little energy booster that helps the cell perform its tasks better. More ATP means more repair power, more cell stability, more regeneration. But PEMF can do even more. Another major effect is the improvement of microcirculation, meaning blood flow in the smallest vessels. This is especially important for horses. Tendons, joints, hooves, many of these structures have poor blood supply. When microcirculation is supported, more oxygen and nutrients reach the tissue, and metabolic waste is removed more quickly. This, in turn, relieves the tissue and supports the body's natural repair mechanisms. At the same time, lymph flow is also activated, which is essential for removing inflammatory mediators and excess tissue fluid. So, PEMF works on multiple levels. At the cellular level, by promoting blood circulation, by activating metabolism, and all of this completely without medication, without injections, and without side effects. Now you might be wondering, where exactly is PEMF used on horses? Let's take a look together at some typical areas of application. For example, with muscle tension, many riding horses suffer from tension, for instance in the back, the shoulder, or the croup. PEMF helps to specifically relax the muscles and promote blood circulation. This supports suppleness and improves the horse's movement. Tendon and ligament injuries, for example. If superficial flexor tendon, suspensory ligament, or structures, tendons often take weeks or months to heal. PEMF helps to structure collagen formation, regulate inflammation, and restore the tissue's resilience. For joint problems and chronic inflammations, such as bone spavin, arthritis, or laminitis, PEMF can help regulate painful processes and improve joint function. Regular use will promote mobility. With regular use, mobility is promoted and the overall condition is stabilized. Then the regeneration following training or physical strain. Especially in sport horses, strain can cause micro-injuries in the tissue. PEMF helps to regulate these more quickly, shorten recovery time, and restore performance readiness. Supporting the immune system is also an important topic. Studies suggest that PEMF can positively influence the balance of the immune system by regulating cellular messengers. Many horse owners report that their animals visibly relax during the application. They lower their heads, chew, yawn, or snort. All of these are signs of the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system via the vagus nerve. This is the part of the nervous system responsible for rest and healing. This means that PEMF offers not only a biological, but also an emotional approach to the animal. Of course, and this is very important to me, PEMF does not replace a diagnosis or veterinary therapy or treatment, but it is a valuable complementary component in a modern, holistic approach. To conclude, let's take a look at practical application. Treatment with PEMF is straightforward, time-efficient, and easy to integrate into daily practice. A session lasts between 10 and 20 minutes, depending on the indication and the horse's response. The coils can be applied to specific points or larger areas, such as back, fetlock joint, shoulder, or on the hoof. The effect is often noticeable after just a few sessions. And many horses ask for further treatments through their behavior, their body language, and their renewed joy of movement. If you're now saying, "That sounds exciting to me and I want to know more," then get in touch with us today.